What is up, my Shadowverse soldiers, and welcome back to another Shadowverse Evolved video. So we're on our last Wednesday before the pre-orders, and I'm so very excited to look at these final prices so we can start looking at the pre-orders for the next stuff for set 4. But without further ado, let's go ahead and look at some prices already. Alright, so the first card we're going to talk about is Bellringer Angel, and this is one of the best cards that came out since set 1. It's been a staple, it's been very strong every time I've used it, so I'd say go ahead and pick them up if you don't already have them. Most people usually have them, that's why many people don't really talk about it in their other Market Watch videos, and I appreciate you guys watching mine, but if you don't already have them, go ahead and pick them up, because I believe this is a card that's going to be very good and staple going on into set 5, 6, whatever the number is. So another blast with the past with another neutral card. We have one Alice going for around $26. That's not bad. When it sits at this price, like 24, I believe people are going to put the median as low as like $25 and it's going to start going down. I'm praying that it does because I kind of do want to pick up my Alice's for like 75. That'd be nice. But you know, everything isn't as glitter as gold. But let's go ahead and look at these other prices for Alice. Let's see. They're sitting at around $30. Yeah, she's still going to be $30 for a little bit, but she is slowly going down. I see people trying to sell this card and they're putting it at 25. So if we want to do secondary markets, like I've said before, go ahead and leave a comment down in the description below, and I will let you guys know on other secondary marketplaces like eBay and whatnot. All right, and we are back with Valiant Fencer. So Valiant Fencer last week was sitting at around $18, $17. Well, now it's up to 20, and you're gonna be paying like $60 for a playset, which is, you know, a little hefty, but you are probably playing one of the fastest, probably best decks in the format, so I can understand why this card is very expensive. But hopefully with time, you know, set 4 is literally right around the corner. This will probably make the decks and other decks price go down, hopefully. That's what I'm praying on, because everyone's going to be putting their money in the new set. So let's hope that this card goes down in price. Alright, so next let's look at Riko Kashimoto. So this is definitely a staple card that has been very good since Uma came out. It's a very good boss monster if your deck doesn't already have one, and it's also just very good spot on removal and burn. I do want to say this is a very good card, but it was sitting at around like $19 last week. Now it's sitting at 21, so it's a very expensive card. It's starting to get there, but on the bright side, you do only need like maybe 1 or 2 of these in your deck at most. And if you have 3 of them, I mean, you know, you can be a collector if you want to, you know, have 3 and then put another one in your deck, or however you want to divide it between the 3 of the playset that we have in Shadowverse Evolved. I guess this kind of serves as your final warning to go ahead and pick up your Leavage and Dragons if you don't already have them, because as soon as set 4 drops on Friday, then this card will probably go up, or when the pre-orders start out, then this card is definitely skyrocketing in price. Probably not huge or anything, but it's definitely going to go up. It's not going to be $11. It's probably $11 right now because everyone's picking up their Leavage and Dragons to try and see if they can make their deck work next set. So if you don't already have them, go ahead and pick them up. Alright, some staples that I have been sleeping on is Crystallia Tia and Ancient Elf, and we're going to look at those two next. So let's go ahead and look at Crystallia Tia. She is sitting at $6, and that's a little bit low than what she usually was. She was sitting at around like $8, and that's pretty cool. Let's see what the other prices are. Yeah, she's pretty down on the low side, so she's like around $6, $7, $8 for like one. You can go ahead and pick up your playset for cheap if you want to go ahead and build Giant Elephant. Alright, and then we have Ancient Elf. So Ancient Elf is one of the best cards in Forestcraft. You know, it's been a set 1 staple. You always have that 2-cost ward that just gets a huge buff just from bouncing cards back into your hand. But when King Elephant comes out, you know, putting cards back into your hand is going to be absolutely amazing, even though King Elephant does that himself. But Ancient Elf and King Elephant are probably going to go hand in hand, just so you can keep your hand size up, and that's pretty cool. But she's sitting at around $7, $8, so if you don't already have them, go ahead and pick them up, because King Elephant might potentially make this card go up in price. So we're going to peek over into the promos for a little bit. So we still are in Springfest. Unfortunately, no one is selling any of the cards. Yes, you can see Skeleton Fighter is out of stock. There's just no cards yet. Hopefully by the end, I think White Plains is the last event. Hopefully by then, you know, we'll have some more listings of people circulating cards, you know, who needs what, so you can buy them. I would hopefully want to get some, you know, some Skeleton Fighter Springfest would be pretty cool. I'd be interested in that. But unfortunately, there are no listings, so let's go ahead and get back to the real stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the Glory Finder stuff. Unfortunately, it's not available yet, but July 19th is when it becomes on sale. I don't know when the pre-order starts for it. I thought they said you can go ahead and start pre-ordering stuff right now, but unfortunately, they haven't revealed the full list of things, but that's what we're doing this week, so we're going to keep going on with it. So that's what we're going to be doing last. Well, alrighty guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. It's another Market Watch Wednesday. Next week, I'm so excited to look at these pre-release prices for set 4. I'm really looking forward to all this stuff and doing all the stuff with you guys. Make sure you're safe in whatever you do tonight and safe whatever you do for the rest of the year. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I gave you all my love, baby, my heart is cold when you're around. You warm it up, liquid gold, baby, yeah, you warm it up, liquid gold, baby, and my affection, all that paper you wasted. Take my love.